What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, it's a controversial topic, but y'all know me, I love talking about these topics, and I love making the haters and people that cannot handle diverse and intricate discussions, I love making them mad, and I don't know if you would say trolling them, but I just love making these videos and seeing all the people get mad at me for absolutely no reason at all. But, so Hasbro, in the whole AI thing, we know it's coming, we know it's going to happen at some point, but the question is, how will it be integrated and how much is it going to affect people's jobs? Now, I myself don't even really like talking about this. It's a real sad subject, and it's something that I really don't think should happen. I think we should be using AI in other ways that don't take away the art of making things, and especially with this topic, making toys, and taking away people's jobs that have actual talent and resource and intricacy, and giving it to a soulless, lifeless robot just so you could get it done faster or cheaper, or whatever the case is with these corporations, probably both. So we've seen Chris Cox admit in the past few weeks, few months, that he wants to do stuff with AI and Hasbro. He wants to turn this into a technological gaming company and not really stop doing toys, but kind of put them on the back burner and make the main focus video games in the upcoming years. With having a CEO like that, it really doesn't instill hope on if they're going to integrate AI in a smart way that doesn't make people lose a lot of their jobs. Because I've talked about this in a few videos the past month or two, and I covered this in one of my videos that Aaron Archer was talking about on his Toy Armada podcast live stream here on YouTube, that things are moving in the direction where they're going to be licensing out their properties to other companies to make the toys. They're going to have AI partly do some of the work. Hasbro's already moving to an area in Massachusetts or Boston, I can't remember where, and it's a real swanky area, and I don't think they're going to want to move out a bunch of extra people like designers, packaging artists, and you know, divisions like that that's really involved with the toys and that make the toys. And this is what Aaron Archer was saying himself as well. It really moves into the future of, okay, it's just going to be the main head honcho people, going to have the accountants, bankers, or whatever, and you're going to have AI in there doing whatever work they want to do, whether it's packaging or making the toys themselves. Now, we could get some pushback here from Takara on things. I mean, it's a whole different country, it's a whole different way of living. But if y'all don't know, Japan and China and in that part of the world there, in those Asian countries, they are doing some crazy things with AI, and especially behind the scenes with the government, so they might be all for it. I don't know, with how traditional Takara is as a company in terms of art and making their toys, they may be the ones to push back a little bit on how they do things, because the relationship between Hasbro and Takara, if you don't know, it's very unique, and Takara does have a lot of say on how they make and handle the Transformers releases. I don't know if that's really going to happen, because again, that whole area of the world is super into AI. They're doing some things that here in the US, they aren't really doing too much right now. And Chris Cox, he's loving this. Yeah, I don't have to do no work. I could be sun-kissed somewhere in some remote island, you know, just looking at the numbers and the money flow in. I get all these bonuses. I get $10 million bonuses a year. I'm doing good. Oh yeah, I'm running this corporation into the ground. I'm doing it, man. Yeah. I mean, this is what Chris Cox is thinking, man. He is not trying to do all this work. He is not a hands-on dude. At least it seems like it to me. Maybe I'm just assuming things, but bro has a freaking red face. Bro is tanning it up 24/7. And you don't do that by being hands-on in Rhode Island on a toy company. That's just my opinion on it. And we've already seen Hasbro integrating AI into their products. I think it was confirmed a few months back that Chris Cox says they're using AI to make D&D and Magic the Gathering, I think, as well too. I don't know. I don't really follow those games too well, but I did see that they are using AI to make those games that Hasbro owns, and Chris Cox was praising it. He was living it up, saying, "This is amazing. This is the future. We're gonna make great stuff." And this doesn't really pertain to Hasbro, but I also saw somewhere that one of the Skybound comic covers with Megatron was AI generated, and the artist that did it is known to like steal sketches and use AI to make stuff. So that's kind of crazy too, but it doesn't really relate to Hasbro, but at the same time it kind of does, because Hasbro is the one approving these comics basically. So I don't know. It's a tricky subject. It's getting very fishy as the months and the years go on with technology and AI. I really don't like talking about this. I don't want to be some bad guy sitting up here making this video, but I feel like it has to be made, because there's a huge discussion, there's a huge debate and argument going on around the world on how do we use AI, how do we handle it, and how do we not let it take over to the point where we as humans have no value and no say into how our life is built, and it's just a soulless society with AI and robots doing everything. Now, sure, some stuff could be easier in terms of workload and whatever else, but we don't want it to be the point where it's freaking what was that Disney movie in like 2009 with the robots, and they showed all these fat people in their hover scooters in their cities sitting in their houses. Like, that's what the human race could be if we just let AI do everything for us. Everyone's going to be fat, unhealthy, unhappy, and our lifespans are going to be shorter. It's going to be like freaking 1850 again, where we live until we're like 45, 50. I mean, that's kind of where we're heading to. And with all the signs pointing to what's going on here, moving to Boston, firing all these people, trying to move into more of a technological gaming company, doing all these outsourced collaborative toys, kind of testing the waters on stuff like that the last few years, it seems like a lot of these people are going to be fired and let go, and it's going to be either AI doing all the work, or it's going to be outsourced to other toy companies, so Hasbro can just become a measly licensing company, and they could just reap the benefits. Chris Cox can get more bonuses, more moolah, and the Hasbro can just sit back and collect. We're getting 80% on this figure that Mattel made with Transformers. We could just sit back and reap the benefits without doing all the work. Yeah, that is American. That just seems like the future, guys. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous to me what's going on here. But the fact of the matter is, with the video, don't be surprised, guys, if we go into a future 5 years from now, a few years from now, 10 years from now, where you're picking up your new Optimus Prime toy and it's made entirely by AI. And yeah, it's sad to think about, and I'm saying this, guys, I do not want this to be the future. I don't like talking about this. I don't like talking about people potentially losing their jobs. I don't like talking about the world potentially going to crap with all this stupid technology and AI, and people getting more and more unhealthy and just dumber and dumber with this technology. I don't like talking about this, but it's the future we live in. It's the world we live in right now. It's the reality. So and with how things are, I just had to talk about it on this channel, because I really don't feel like it's talked about enough in the YouTube sort of toy Transformers community. But the signs are pointing to this craziness in the future, and I absolutely hate it. And yeah, don't come after me, guys, that I made a video about this. I'm just somebody expressing my opinions as a consumer. I literally buy these things. I support Hasbro, the workers, and everything. I love Transformers. I want the brand to be successful. I love Star Wars, Marvel, G.I. Joe Classified. I love all this stuff. I'm just a fan who wants good things. Don't come up here assuming that I'm some terrible person that wants AI to take over, and I didn't say any of that in the video. So if you make dumb comments like that, you're dumb for not watching the video and just assuming stuff and being a jerk just to troll or just be mean online. But yeah, guys, I don't want to ramble on too much longer. Fact of the matter is, AI may be ruining Hasbro more than we think for the future. And do not be hating on me in the comments because I made a video talking about this, because it needs to be discussed and we need to have some pushback on what potentially could happen in the future. Let me know down in the comments below what y'all think about the future of AI with Hasbro. All my social medias are linked down below, including my email if you guys want to hit me up about business inquiries, if you want to message me about whatever, or if you want to commission a diorama from me, because I make dioramas for people for their stop motions, photography, or irregular display shelves in your homes. You can either hit me up on any of my social media accounts or just email me and we can work out a deal. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye.